We should be. Welcome everyone to Everydayman.net, the everyday conversation for the everyday man. I'm your host Cordera Hicks and my co-host Jay.
Hello.
And another exciting show for you guys today. Sorry for the delay. We had some technical difficulties going on with the audio, and I still don't know what's really going on with it. So hopefully we make it through the whole show. So audio is coming through, but that's not the audio we're talking about. But thank you guys for joining us. I know our show is late. It's supposed to be the Everyday Man podcast. The show supposed to come out on Wednesdays, but it was a little late. Have a few things going on. Trying to redesign the site, which is taking up a lot of my time, and I'm really still trying to put out shows for you guys. Um, but thank you for joining the live stream on this Thursday afternoon, well at night because it's at 9 o'clock. And we are running a little late. But if you guys want to email us, you can at everydaymanpod@gmail.com or head over to our website, theeverydayman.net, where you can find all of our live streams, what you're watching right now. Uh, or head over to SoundCloud and iTunes, The Everyday Man. Also, our YouTube page, The Everyday Man. We really try to build that up. Make sure you subscribe, share it, tell a friend. I will be uploading all of the audio here, all the audio, and also all the visuals of our live stream. So Jay, I'm frustrated.
I could tell.
I really am
You were
frustrated.
fighting with that.
I really am fighting, and it's aggravating. So, uh, what's going on with you?
No, I'm tired. I feel drained.
It's been a
With
long
the
week,
time changing, it's really kind of throwing me off at night sometimes.
right? I think that's getting everybody. I think because most people that even I work with is like tired.
Yeah,
I think
I'm a
it's, I
little
think
tired.
even though we go through it every year, we still have to adjust to it and everything. So you
My
know,
schedule changed around, and that's just really, it's all like just hitting me at once.
yeah, the day was like a from top to bottom, more like a stressful day, and it just uh then trying to get the show ready for you guys, and
The damn
it just
pollen. The pollen's
Apollo's
killing
kicking
me.
your ass.
Yeah, and my daughter too. She's like struggling. She blowing
Mm,
her nose every 5 minutes. Got in trouble
yeah,
in school for blowing her nose.
yeah. She told me about that stuff. That
Yeah,
was stupid. I
I'm gonna speak to the teacher about it
and the
because
reason I didn't say
stupid.
anything because I'm like, well, I'm gonna let you deal with it. You the woman. I'm gonna let the woman deal with the women.
You
So
know, with children, you gotta be careful because unfortunately, as much as you want to have a good child, some people talking about, oh, I never have to say nothing to my child, this and that. Yeah,
mm,
right. Not every child perfect.
no, of course not.
They do little things and they might not intentionally do it, and you have to really think about like what they're doing and how you react to some things.
Right.
Because some parents could be like blow things out of proportion. And your teacher didn't let you do what? She didn't let you get a
Mm.
tissue.
Right. When she said that to me, I was like, that don't sound right. Because
I know.
at the beginning of the school year, they asked you to buy all of these items,
Oh my goodness.
and one of the items is a few boxes of Kleenexes. So I figured that if we send boxes, why can't she use them when she want to use them? She's not disrupting anything. So um,
I think a lot of the teachers are um, like on edge lately.
mm,
We've been getting a lot of more reports about teachers being like really frustrated with the kids and snapping at the kids. Um, I was just watching a recent incident, and the lady was like hitting the student, mad at
hitting.
him about something that he did to get somebody else in trouble.
Wow, that's
But
crazy.
the fact she still put her hands on him,
That's crazy.
that's too much.
Because I just seen an incident where they had a teacher, like fired a gun in the class and some students that got injured.
Yeah.
It's crazy, and we just had to talk about having these kids, but these teachers have guns in the classroom.
Yeah, did you see the protest
I did not see
yesterday?
it.
I think yesterday was the walk out of class and all the kids was outside.
Oh
The
yeah, yeah, I
kids in
did
front
see
of the
that. Actually, I did see
Capitol
that.
was protesting. They had lined up a bunch of kids' shoes on the lawn.
Hmm.
Making a statement about how many kids are dying. Have died this year alone, and we're only in what, March, right?
Right, I did see that. I did see that
And it was good.
because they did.
All around the United States,
Right, because I
different schools were
remember
doing
I was
it.
at the gym and I seen it that they did it here in Columbia too.
They did.
Yeah, they
Well,
did it here in Columbia. I know.
I'm glad something
Right,
got to be done.
right, and which is I was good. I think people will find that there's power in numbers.
hmm
It really is, and if the higher ups, if you don't want to make a change, always there's power in numbers. For you young people out there, always remember that. I
Speak
mean,
up.
it's hard to do something alone. Make sure if you do something, make sure you all has your numbers. So that's a
Support the
lesson.
cause respectfully.
Respect.
Support
I
the
mean,
cause
respectfully.
respectfully, because there was some students
Cause we don't want nobody to get in trouble. We don't want
was
nobody to get
using
shot.
that
We don't want
as a
nobody.
way to like do dumb stuff.
Right.
You had some kids talking about they're gonna bring their guns to school too, and trying to start a rally about that. It was ridiculous. But like I say, they need to support each other when it comes to this, because these kids are our future. Like, we're allowing their future to be killed off.
Yeah.
Trust me, all of us are already up there in our 60s and 70s. We're not gonna be around that many more years. And most of the people that's in Congress, that's up in these capitals, they're not young people. You know what I'm
Right, of
saying?
course.
These are older people, and you're
Right.
allowing the generation to be killed off before they can even get to where you at.
Right, and it's kind of, it can be scary. It's a scary thought at times. But I was happy to see it. I didn't even know that it was happening because I'm not in that world. And plus, I think if your kid was actually in high school, I think it was more high schoolers. Of course, it was high
Yeah, it was
schoolers.
like high schoolers
But
and things
our
like
daughter,
that.
second grade, she wouldn't
Yeah.
walk out.
They didn't
So,
announce nothing like, "Oh yeah, we're protesting," or "Yeah, we're supporting the cause." So,
right.
but unfortunately, it's happening. In that age group, the
Mm,
kids in high school,
okay.
middle school, it's happening in that age group
Mm,
more than the younger children. So,
right. Um. So, but we actually have a few things going on. Kenneth now on the show. He actually just texted me back. I mean, I've been trying to contact his ass all day, so I may try to phone him in later on and see what's going on. I gotta let him know that we already had started the show. So, uh, sorry. This is what happens when when you're trying to do a show and he's late or not around. So I have to.
have you heard anybody like still talking about the SCNG thing, about people having to pay for that project that's not even gonna be
Yeah, but I heard
Bill.
a few things. I heard a few things
I
about
heard
it.
some people are starting to see like changes on their bills
Yeah.
for stuff that they're like, why am I paying for this?
Right.
And I see some people say they got credit on their bill because of the whole shutdown and everything.
Mhm.
So I don't know. Have you noticed? Have you been looking at the bill?
No, I haven't.
You need to, because Verizon charged us for something. And they was like, oh, you just got to get called and get that taken off. But I forgot to tell you. That was like 2 bill cycles ago.
Wow.
You got to be careful. Somebody was being
This
charged.
guy.
Somebody was being charged for something on their bill. And because they don't pay attention, because, all they do is automatically draft or go to their phones,
Yeah.
and they don't look at a bill no more. All they look at the balance, and they just trying to pay it.
Right. I think I've gotten to that point too.
There was a story about this girl paid her her light bill, and come to find out, it wasn't even her address. She was paying somebody else's bill.
Wow.
But they had like all her information, and she was linked to that account. And people don't check their bills no more at all.
No.
She paid like 2 or 3 bill cycles. It happened to a girl in, I want to say she was in somewhere in Virginia, and she was paying this
I don't-
person's bill, and something told her, well, Darren, she was like something about, she said don't be home a lot, and it finally clicked to her that she was like, well, why is my bill like in the 300s? And I think the story says she was like single. It was just her and her dog, and bill be like $300. Come to find out, she was just clicking. She see the balance, and she'll just click and pay, and it wasn't even for her address
Wow.
when she finally looked into it. So some people say, well, technology,
Mm,
it can hurt you. It's helpful.
that's
It is.
that's crazy. That's crazy as hell. But yeah, makes because I think I've turned to one of them people too. I don't really check like what I'm being charged for,
Yeah, look, you're gonna
and
start looking
it's
into your bills.
we not like the generations before us would actually sit down because we're in that age now where we always on the go. So we never take the time to sit down like back in the day. They would get the bills,
They look over it.
sit at the table, open them,
Why my
look
bill
over
higher
it,
in July than it was? Oh, yes. People
prioritize
look.
all of them, and okay, we pay this, pay this, pay this. But now we get notification. Okay, your bill is, like you say, your bill is ready. I get emails or you get it drafted out your account. You don't really even thinking about it. Think about it. I never sat down not once and looked at our Verizon bill. I mean, I'm pretty sure I see if they want to charge the hell out of me for something, I wouldn't even know because I don't really look at it. I should.
I had a double look at our vision bill when we went to the eye doctor because they
I
didn't fully take out all the discounts, and I have to go back about that too.
right. See, I would. I should do it more, but I just don't.
You should.
I mean,
I feel
should.
bad. That
Yeah.
girl feel bad for her. She's
Yeah,
single. All she got is a dog, and she's paying like a $300-400
Yeah,
bill.
we all should. I think that's a lesson like we all should learn. So if you're out there listening, just make sure that you just look over your bill.
It takes a second.
It does, but we don't have. We are impatient, Jay. We are the generation of go go go. But it takes something like that to make you slow down. Actually,
Yeah.
So, um, so before we get into it, I'm gonna go ahead and try to call Kenneth in and see if I can get him on the show because I want him to be on the show because I want to talk about the topic. We have a few things, and this is what I don't like. I think the audio was messed up. I don't know how what the video is gonna play. I don't know if we will be able to hear him. I don't like that, but we will see how things gonna turn out. Um, but let's see if we can call Kenneth, get him to come through, and let's see. Let's see if that works. Um, just give me a second here. Let's see if I mean, so yeah, this the I'm gonna have to go back in the lab and see what's going on here.
Yo, can you hear me?
I'm trying to call him off of Google Hangout. See if he comes through.
Yo.
Yo,
Yeah, you can hear me?
can you hear me? Yeah, I can
Yeah,
hear
I
you. I
can.
can hear you. I'm gonna need you to speak up a little more though.
Yeah, I can hear you.
How do you know if it's coming through on your website?
All right, you good? All right, yeah. All right, so we have Kiddo join the show. What's going on, man?
What's up?
You get me, Kiddo?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's going on?
Hello, hello.
Yeah, you can hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Not much. I need you to speak up. That's what's going on. Yeah, so I need you to speak up a little bit so we can actually get you on. Because hey, go ahead and so we can get everything going. All right, let's see if we can get him pulled up here. Give me a second. All right, so what's going on, man?
Chillin', you can hear me?
What's going on? Can you hear me? Can you hear me well?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yo, what the fuck is he? What is he doing over there? Can you hear me?
I think he can.
Yeah, you can hear me?
Speak up. I don't know if I. Speak up.
Yeah, basically screaming. You can't hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you now. But you will have to like pretty much yell for me to hear you. Cause you sound really low. I'm trying to get you up
Oh,
high as I possibly can get you. So,
I'm about to
no, it's not coming through good at all. Yeah, I can hear you a little bit. Let's see if we might can make that work. So we have Kenneth on the line now. Uh, yeah, but I was just what you say?
Yeah,
Kenneth, you there?
look, all I'm saying is, I
I'm gonna have to cut him off, Jay.
yeah. Can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
It's a delay.
I can't hear you at all.
I don't know what happened. Hang up and call back.
So, nah, had to let him go. I couldn't get him. I couldn't get him through.
You gonna come get him to come through clear?
No, it sounded terrible. He don't have any headphones or microphone on his end, so he had to like yell into the phone for some reason. Um, but the things I want to talk about was before you tried to get him to come in. I remember I was telling you about earlier this week about how we had some disturbing things that happened in Austin. Now we all get order things from like Amazon and all these other stores, and we get these packages and like UPS and FedEx. Sometimes they leave packages on your front door.
Mm-hmm.
I think we just actually I think we talked about that last episode about like Amazon Key where they actually could bring the package in your house and stuff. But we have a few residents in Austin where they got these packages on 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 their front porch, and when they brought them in the house, they blew up when they opened them, Jay. And it's
What?
yes, they people was leaving bombs in the packages, and that's some scary shit. It really is scary, and I have a clip. I'm gonna try to play. Hopefully, it comes through. Um, but yeah, that is some scary shit, man. I'm not even gonna lie. It's disturbing. But I don't know. For me, I don't know if I want to open up any packages on like left on the porch or anywhere.
No.
It just is. Let's see if we can play this clip. I have it. Hopefully, it won't give us any problems. So if you guys out there, if you are listening, and when you do listen, if we have any issues, it would be nice if you go ahead, let us know. I'm trying to play the audio. I don't even know if we will be able to hear it on our end. That really fucking sucks, man. I don't like don't like that at all. But in fact, let me see if I can actually play it for us on the other end. Give me a second, babe. Let's see what we're going on. I may be able to go ahead and find it. Um, the one I had already anyway. Sorry, I had one set up, but if it doesn't play, I'm gonna have to um, find somewhere else to do it. All right, just give me a second. So, but that's the thing about so everything that audio still coming through. But let's see if we can play this video. I'm gonna have to just play it from YouTube itself. I'm gonna have to do it that way. So okay. So I'm going to find it real quick so we both can listen to it and give our thoughts on it. All right. Let's see here. So this is so we actually have, like I say, we had some teens that was, open these packages. It blew up. It seemed like, from what I heard, that it was only targeted minorities, which is fucking even scarier. You know that you targeting a certain.
What did they say they were from? The packages.
They didn't say where the packages. What it, they, I, from what I know, I don't know where they came from. So we actually have um, the video, which I'm gonna show, and me and you will watch it from a different angle because I don't know how the audio is going to actually come through. For some reason, this is giving us trouble on this live stream. So I have the video, and we'll be after you watch
Let's see
it.
if I can watch it on my end.
No, we'll be back with our thoughts. Okay, so the sound didn't come through on the video. I don't know why. What's going on with it? I know we have been, like I said, we had some audio difficulties. Um, so we will try to get that fixed. But what happened was some teens got a package on the front porch, and they opened it, and next thing you know, the everything blew up, and somebody died.
Two people died.
Two people died.
Two teens.
Two teens died.
It was built from, they said, bolts, nuts, and screws or something like that.
Right now,
Nails.
imagine getting hit by that at that close of a range, with that much force, and it's scary as hell to even think that can happen. When you get these packages, first thing you want to do is open it. First thing you want to do is open it and see what it is, or maybe what if there was a child who opened it? I mean, it's bad enough if it was teenagers who haven't had a chance to grow up or live their life, and what if it's like a little toddler or something? Just or I don't know, or baby was in the vicinity of the explosion. I don't know what makes people go through these things, and what actually makes them want to do these type of harm to somebody they don't even know.
Yeah,
I don't understand it.
People are gonna start calling the police when they see packages on their doorsteps now.
Yes, and think about it. What if this was during the holiday time? We all get a lot of packages during the holidays, and what if something like this happens? It's just so. I don't know. This makes you want to not even get packages. Don't deliver it to my house.
Take it down to the main office.
No, I'm saying no. Leave it at the FedEx or UPS. I'll come get it.
That's true.
No random boxes on the front door, by the front. It's crazy.
I hope they do
And you can't just
a lot of digging into this.
It just seems funny to me that nobody even would think to actually, first off, why they would want to do it. But it seemed like I would think you would know the person that you did this to. If you just did this to a random family, that's some cold-hearted shit. Now, the fact that you do it to anybody's cold-hearted, but the fact that you do it to somebody you don't even know, who actually does nothing to you, and now the kids are dead because you were an evil ass person.
But if they're terrorists, that's their goal. That's what they thrive for. So.
It's just so funny how everything always circle back to we were trying to keep everybody and their problems on the outside of the country. But look what has happened since that ban in our own within our own walls. All these shootings, school shootings and mass shootings, and now you got people leaving bombs on people's front door in boxes. I don't know. It just crazy. Nobody. First of all, I don't like for nobody to get caught off guard about shit. For one, and the fact that taking teenagers' lives just because for reasons, and it's always scarier when you don't have a motive. It always scary when you have a motive.
Yeah.
So they don't know why they did it. Um, I guess we'll talk about it some more whenever they have some more information. It's even hard to even to catch somebody like this unless like the neighbors have cameras. Like if none of your neighbors have cameras, it's pretty much damn near impossible to catch somebody like that. Unless they have cameras, you wouldn't know where that package came from. Cause you can drive an hour or 2 or 3, even 3 hours, 4 hours out, and do it and just drive back home. That's what makes it scary. You don't know this person, your next door neighbor, or somebody in the next town, or somebody you work with or go to school with. You don't know. Of course, they got to question everybody in the family. More likely, because every time something happens, they always ask, okay, who's the closest to you? So they will ask, talk to those people, and then they go from there. It just, I mean, what you got to say about this, Jay?
I'm shocked. Well, I'm not shocked. I am a little shocked because I haven't heard of things like this. I don't think I've ever heard of like bombs being shipped to people's homes.
Right.
So that's kind of like a first for me, of at least from what I can remember.
Right.
I am a little worried now.
No, for real. It's
about ordering things online.
Because it's real. This is real. This is really happened. People are really dead. I think the best thing in life to do is die of natural causes.
That's true.
You don't want to die with something like this, or somebody being stupid or hateful, or don't have, give kids. We just was talking about not giving the youth a chance. We just was talking about it. Now all of a sudden, we have 2 teenagers dead in Texas because of reasons. Because somebody just wanted to be evil. And it's fucked up. Like, that is not right at all. But prayers to that family, because it just...
That's bad. Now something else to worry about.
It really is. It sucks. Like, we ever got to worry about sending your kids to school. Now you got to worry about your kids opening packages that...
Or ordering anything offline, or worried about any packages that are coming to you.
Right, because I remember back when they had the anthrax thing going around.
Somebody just mentioned anthrax recently, in the past week.
And they were talking about how, well, if you see this powdered substance, call the police. Don't touch that shit. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know.
Do you remember when people were scared to open the envelopes?
Of course.
That was
of course.
crazy.
Now you got people scared to open boxes because and keep in mind this is only happening in Texas. I think it was 2-3 times it happened already, but they do believe they're related.
They do.
And that's what's fucked up about it. It's messed up, man. I hope they get fucking caught.
I hope they get caught too.
And tortured. Whoever did that.
I didn't
because they're evil, they deserve...
I hope they get caught, and I hope the justice system works.
No, fuck that shit. They need to take these people and do something bad to them because this is not...
It's a scream.
Yeah, but that's not right. You don't do that. That's not cool. It's not cool at all. But let's get to the... But you got anything else to say on that, Jake?
No, I'm really shocked.
Yes, I don't know if you knew about that or not.
No, I mean, that's not what I've been reading up lately.
Right.
So that's really shocking. It's really disturbing, too.
It is disturbing.
Because I like to shop online. So.
Of course. Everybody likes to shop online. That's what makes it scary, especially around the holidays. And this will really make
It's the summer, people getting ready to, buy summer stuff. Mm-hmm. A lot of people buy off-season things. Like, it's the summer, a lot of people buy, their winter clothes and stuff like that. A lot of people do shop that way. They don't be scared to shop online.
I would be too. Wouldn't you? I mean, if you got people going around trying to blow up shit,
it's bad. It hurts the businesses because right now in Texas, I'm pretty sure people are not shopping online. They're not having stuff ordered to their home because they never know what's gonna come.
Right. And like I said, now you have 2 people dead because people want to be assholes. But all right. But another thing is I really want to get to the meat potatoes of the show. One of the main reasons why I want to have Kenneth on because music, that's his thing. But we weren't able to get him on, so we have to move on without him. Now we have this video surface of this girl. she was going in on Bruno Mars, pretty much calling him a culture vulture, saying that he's racially ambiguous, and saying that he used his non-blackness or his lack thereof to gain in the black culture. Now I had a few things wrong with that. And she also made a statement saying that that's almost I wish I had the clip. She also was saying that she believed that Michael Jackson wouldn't have made it in today's time, which is first off that's also ridiculous to say, especially when Michael Jackson is actually made it in a time where it was harder for black people to make it. So that doesn't make any sense,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
He made it in a time where it actually became the biggest star in the world, in like the 60s, 70s, 80s. So everything's except in 2018. Why wouldn't he be able to make it if he's that entertaining? And the thing about it, I mean, if you take out Michael Jackson out the history books, a lot of music you don't even have today. A lot of these dancers you don't even have today. Like that's how much he changed things when he was in his prime and with his music and his influence. Like everybody contribute their love for music to Michael Jackson, to the princes of the world, and these type of people. So we have this girl. I didn't want to say her name. It doesn't even matter. But she got this video going on saying, "But how do you feel about like appropriation of black culture, Jake? Because ain't no really. I mean, give me your thoughts. How do you feel about it? Because you grew up in New York City. Now it ain't like down here in the South where it's when I grew up it's like white, black, Mexican, and that was it and where I was from. If he's white, if he's black, or if you want one of us, everybody thought you Mexican. So, but you grew up in like a melting pot. You had a lot of Hispanic friends. You had black friends. I don't know if you had any white friends. But how do you feel about like other races even like so-called taking advantage of like black culture? Or do you believe it's a thing? Do you believe that that's what's going on?
People make it out to be a thing. People criticize other people for how they behave and want to judge them when they doing something that they think is just a black thing or they just think it's a white thing.
And I can be honest, I used to be ignorant to that. I used to be ignorant, growing up, saying like, "Oh, they trying to be black." But as I got older, I got wiser, and realized how stupid it is. There's no such thing as really trying to be black, because everybody know black is cool. Everybody knows this.
You get that from that movie?
What movie?
Get Out, when they talking about black is in.
No, but it is. Our black has always been cool. That's why you see other cultures copy us, and all other cultures copy what we do, how we dress, how we act. The whole lifestyle. I mean, of course, I understand when people have issues with certain artists. I like the Miley Cyrus situation where she came out and said, "Well, hip hop is bad for me. It's a bad influence. It degrades women." But hip hop has always been pretty much the same way. I mean, it's been that same way for a while now, and you just noticing that. But you weren't saying that when you was trying to twerk at these award shows, and now all of a sudden you got an issue with it. Now it's a bad, and now you want out. You got in, got your money, and then you got out. Same issue kind of with Justin Timberlake, where he jumped in and out, and people actually take it back to the Super Bowl where, a lot of people have issues with him doing the Prince tribute. A lot of people saying, well, I think that goes deeper because a lot of people saying, well, how come, you get to do the Prince tribute? You already did it. You already had a Super Bowl. You and Janet. Last time you're up there, you pull a titty out.
They ain't never gonna let that go.
They're not. But she don't get invited back, but you do. And when you do get invited back, you get to sing our songs. You get to contribute. You get to do a tribute to Prince. Why he's one of us? Why we can't do it? Why we get opportunity?
Oh, it's such a hard subject to fight and to like. You could debate all you want, but unfortunately, it's not gonna turn out in your favor majority of the time. But at the same time, when people like, oh, that person trying to be black, that person trying to be this, trying to be that, I'm kind of like, don't really care sometimes about it.
Right. I mean, because okay, like you take an instance like Eminem. Eminem grew up in 8 Mile in Detroit. Rough part of town. He grew up poor. Grew up without his father, just like me. He grew up in around black people just like me. Okay? So the fact that he's white and I'm black, I'm more entitled to the culture than he is. We grew up in the same culture, literally. Literally grew up in the same culture. Same culture you grew up in. Same culture I grew up in. He grew up in. But we're more entitled to it because we're black. Well, I'm black. I know what you are.
I am black.
And don't hit the camera. And so
Oh, sorry, did I hit your camera?
yeah. So is he a culture vulture too? No, he isn't. He grew up just like most black people I know grew up.
Well, you know, people only say that because they feel like maybe Bruno Mars didn't grow up in the hood or whatever. And it's like, okay, he didn't, but he embraces the culture.
Right, but neither did Kanye. But Kanye is not, he don't rap gangster, but he's still a rapper. And he's still, you know, he's still in the culture. He still hang around people that did grow up poor. They still accept him. You know, why would they accept? But most black people haven't accepted Eminem. Of course, he is good. And
I hear other rappers give interviews talking about how much respect they
Of course.
got for him. This and that.
Of course, because he grinded. He actually had to go out battles. And imagine being a white person going up in like a room full of black people and try to rap. You better be good. Because if you're not, they will let you know. So he actually, you know, put his grind in. But someone like Bruno Mars, you know, so he came out with like these R&B songs. He's sampling Michael Jackson. He's sampling Prince. He's sampling all these great artists and making all this money. And I guess people got an issue with it, you know, because of reasons. I can't think of a reason why. I love Bruno Mars.
Yeah,
I'm a huge Bruno Mars fan. I mean, I don't know what the fuck they talk about. I'm always listening to Bruno Mars.
some people feel that way when they feel like African American artist is not getting as much respect or attention as somebody from a different culture. If Bruno Mars respects hip hop, if he embraces what he's doing, he's embracing different culture, you know, Michael Jackson, whoever.
Right.
It's just because he likes that type of music. I mean, can you stop somebody from liking something? I mean, I don't know.
Right, that's the thing. That's why I
It's
really
like a
right.
silly subject, but at the same time, I can understand where people come from when they see somebody behaving a certain way, and you feel like they're mocking black people or mocking hip hop. You know, some people felt that way about Miley Cyrus.
Right, and that's one of the issues because a lot of people don't know whether like you're for the culture or you're doing it because you just want to make money and then you want to move on to something else. And I can kind of see that too because we could bring up somebody like Iggy Azalea. Now she came in, she's from Australia, and of course she's not hood. Of course she's not all these things, but I mean now all of a sudden now she sounds with T.I. She raps with a voice that sounds like she's from the ghetto, from the hood.
They have hood over there.
But she ends it. But what I'm saying is she sound okay. What I'm trying to say is she try to rap like a nigga, and I just say it. You know, with the who that. No, like not saying that no white person can speak that way, but when you hear her talking her regular voice, it's so different. It's a persona that she puts on to try to make it in our culture. Now, not saying that she, you know, didn't grow up in it. Not saying she didn't fall in love in hip hop like they did on Brown Sugar. All I'm saying is, if you gonna do it, just be yourself, be authentic. Don't try to be something that you're not, cause people go see through that all the time. So I'm just, but I know this conversation not done, but I just want to really. Just want to talk about it because I don't know how a lot of people actually had an issue with it, and the video is online. I don't want to say I want to give her name out, but she actually was banned for Twitter because she said that she would bake a cake if Bruno Mars died, which is
stop it.
Right, that's the thing.
Like that's overboard. Like you can speak your opinion and you can talk about how you feel like he's biting our culture and stuff, but when you over there wishing death on somebody, it's right. It's a little harsh.
Right. She didn't wish death. She said if he died, whatever, I bake a cake. But he's a minority. He's like Puerto Rican, Filipino, like Jewish or German, some shit like that.
Yeah, he's like really mixed.
So he's mixed. I mean, so he's still a minority. He's you know, but and then think about it, he's good, Jay. He is good at what he does. So and think about it, he took a break, came back, did pretty good. Um, I mean, if you want to, we'll get further into it. Terror Squad. Terror Squad isn't black. Fat Joe, Big Pun, they're not black.
Mm-hmm.
Most of Terror Squad isn't black at all. Most of them Puerto Rican. So I mean, so what's the issue with that? Or somebody like Cardi. Cardi B isn't black. She looks black. She's not black. People still embrace her. Nelly went over and made a country song. I mean, we go to other genres. We don't say don't do that because that's not our culture. We don't ever say that then, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just think it's really stupid. I think it's really stupid, and that we even have this conversation in 2008. I mean, don't we got bigger? I think we got bigger problems even to even worry about shit like that or what's going on. We got bigger problems. So before we end the show, Jay, you got any other things you want to say about culture appropriation?
No, I don't.
I mean, me either.
I think it's silly when people like
It's really
attack
silly.
other people like that. I mean, I can understand if they was attacking somebody or had something to say about somebody that was like mocking it or they felt was mocking it. You know, I can understand, but I mean, I like his music. I don't know the guy. You know, he could have a different agenda, but
The music is
I
good.
think she was a little overboard with it.
The music is good. What else you want me to say? Okay. All right, man. Before we get out of here, thank you guys for watching the live stream. I know it's late, and I also had a lot of things queued up, but we had some technical difficulties, audio difficulties. It really did suck. But next time we will be on point. We run a little late just because of that. Wasn't blowing you guys off. I will be back tomorrow live for the Movie Madness podcast, so make sure you guys stay around for that. And that probably will be around, I don't know. Let's say 5 o'clock, maybe. That's the plan. 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, because it is our movie podcast. But I don't want to hold you up too late. I know you got movies to see. So with that being said, Jay, thank you for being on the show. Thank you, Kendall, for trying to be on the show. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to get in contact with us, you can email us at everydaymanpod@gmail.com. Go over to the website, theeverydayman.net. You can find all of our content. I'm trying to redesign the site, so we'll look a little different real soon. Make sure you go to the live stream app or go over to Twitch, The Everydayman 87, YouTube, The Everydayman, SoundCloud, iTunes, The Everyday Man. Make sure you guys subscribe to all those things. Make sure you listen. Appreciate it. We'll see you later. Peace.